Do you currently have a subscription based business model? And do you currently struggle with creating financial forecasts through a growth model? Well, you're in luck because in this video, we'll be talking exactly just that. Hi, my name is Olivia and I'm from Adasight. And in today's video, we'll be talking about growth model, specifically growth model for a subscription based business model. Now, if you haven't already, please check out my first video. In that first video, I covered basically this growth model, which is transaction based. I covered what is a growth model, how to utilize a growth model, what are the do's and don'ts of a growth model. Now, similar to that growth model that we have, this growth model also works from top down. Um, Before we get into that, I'll tell you a little bit on how to utilize this growth model. As you can see here, things that are highlighted in yellow, these are the columns that we would like to fill out. Everything that has a percentage here, this is the percentage that we would like to improve in the future. So here you would also need to fill out the historical data. And this historical data is essentially what we have, maybe last month's data or the average of last 3 months. It is completely up to you how you would like to format that. So in this example right here, we have this $100,000 as a historical data for our last advertisement costs. As you can see here, we're trying to improve that, meaning we're trying to increase our budget, and therefore we have more users coming into our website. Now, once we have users coming into our website, the next phase would be users who eventually do a free trial. You can see here we have 15% of users who come into our website, they eventually do a free trial. What we would like to do is that our product team needs to improve the free trial rate. As you can see here, we're trying to up them by 5% every month, meaning we would like to increase that every month by 5% so we have more people coming in to try our first trial. Once we have that, we have subscription purchase or subscription started. So you can see here from the 27,000 users who did a free trial, 10% of them eventually turn on their subscription. And from there, we would also like to improve that. We say, okay, let's improve 5% each month of the subscription rate turn on. And then next here, with users who are subscribing to our platform, there will be users who unsubscribe to our platform. And in this case, we noticed that last month we have 42,000 users who are already subscribed to our product. And then you can see that there are about 5% of users who turn off their subscription or they churn. And every month we're trying to decrease that number by 10%, so in the future we'll have less and less of users unsubscribing from our product. So once we have that, we will see how many total users are in our platform. So that is coming in from the historical data that we have, which is the 42,000, plus the number of users who subscribe to our product, and minus the number of users who unsubscribe to our product. So you can see here, every month we're trying to get those numbers to get up. And then what we do next is, in order to get the projected revenue, we just need to multiply that by the average order value, or in our case, the cost of the subscription. And this is how you would get your projected revenue. This number here, which is the app success rate, this number actually comes from the number of users who actually land to our product and eventually making a purchase. Why do we call this an app success rate? It's because it is their whole experience within our website or our app, from coming in as a new person, not knowing what it is, to eventually making a purchase. And in the future, we will also make sure that those numbers are increasing. So yeah, this model is quite straightforward. If you have watched the first video, this will be more of a breeze. Right. Thank you so much for your time. That's all I have. I will share the template down below. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you so much for your time. Bye.